It's time to dish with D. That's me. You know, based on the thumbnail and the title, you know what this video is all about. This video is all about getting our ass back in gear. So if you want to join along, you're welcome. This is going to be a vlog today about how to get our asses back in track. Yeah, they got a little bit of away from me last week, and I really think now that I'm done, is I think I was in holiday mode. I had a loss on Monday, was super excited, and it was Holy Week here for us, and Easter's coming, and I guess I just said, well, it's a holiday, so let's enjoy ourselves. And that's okay as long as I'm back on track today. I guess I should have been back on track yesterday, but it didn't happen. But I'm putting it out there now, so now it has to happen because I've said it in public. So you guys have to hold me to it. So yes, I am officially back in the game. I had a week where actually it wasn't the whole week. It was only certain days of that week. I kind of went a little bit hoo-hoo. But hey, it's all you need. A little bit of that hoo-hoo to go hoo-hoo. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So, but I am committing here to having from here on down to have a good day every week this week. Starting today, Tuesday, we are going to have good food, movement, better mental focus, and just fun. Because you know what? Am I going to kill myself because I had a bad week? No. Am I going to sit there and do 2 Leslie Sandstone videos today because I had a bad week? No. I'm just going to get back to the routine. That's it. Back to the routine. I'm not going to do anything extra. I am just going to get back into my routine because that's what we do. I'm not going to punish myself because I overate the last few days. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to sit there and say, well, no, because I'm not a child. I'm not punishing myself. I made those conscious choices and it is what it is at this point. So we just move on starting today. So if you want to join me, watch the rest of this video. We're going to have some good food. We're going to have some good talk and maybe a recipe. We'll see what I planned. I've taken the dog for therapy. So that's going to put a click on. I have Glam Squad. So that's going to be part of my day. So I'm not quite sure what this video is going to have because, as you know, I don't plan. I do know I'm having chicken cordon bleu for dinner. Lightened up, of course, for me. But not quite lightened up, actually. I do have regular Swiss cheese. Chicken, ham, and Swiss cheese. It's not going to be that detrimental. I'm just going to have a nice portion with a nice side salad. So, yeah, I'm not really worried about using a lower fat Swiss. I have the Swiss I have, and that's just going to have to do. When in doubt, we just have a little bit less, and it'll all work out. So I'm not too worried about that. I will show you my breakfast. It was delicious. It was delicious. Did I say it was delicious? It was delicious. It has probably become one of my favorite breakfasts. I mean, it's kind of like I've always had it anyway, but this is kind of amped up. Overnight oats is like, powered up overnight oats. So it's delicious. It doesn't cost me any more points. In fact, I didn't put any syrup on it this morning. Didn't need it, but it was good. With that, I won't even need a snack today. That's just how high in protein it is. So I will show you that, and then we'll decide what we're going to do next because I'm not quite sure. That's the fun of this video. You never know what's going to happen next. I might not put everything in the title. You're just going to have to watch. Just saying. How do we get on track with the Get On Track breakfast? This is an oatmeal power bowl. This is my overnight oats turned into a power bowl. I do 1/2 cup of the old-fashioned oats with half a bottle of my favorite caramel Premier Protein. You can use any flavor, but caramel is my absolute ride and die flavor. It's probably out of all of them. I love them all, but caramel is my absolute favorite. Half a bottle of that. A teaspoon of chia seeds, a 1/3 cup of non-fat Greek yogurt, a splash, probably, I would say maybe 2-3 tablespoons of cashew milk just to thin it out. Mix it, throw it in the fridge overnight. I pour it into this bowl. I top it with some fresh fruit of choice. Today it will happen to be a mango. Depends on what I have. Sometimes it's banana. Don't know, whatever I have. And I put a packet of the Lakanto monk fruit golden just to give it a little extra added sweetness. I topped it with my usual suspects. If you watch me, you know what I'm going to say. A teaspoon of crushed hemp, a teaspoon of pumpkin seeds, a teaspoon of sunflower seeds, 12 Lily's chips, and I did some rainbow sprinkles. And there was about, God, not even a teaspoon of pecans left. So I threw them on top with a dollop of non-fat Greek yogurt. So for me on the blue plan, this is a 5 Smart Point Power Bowl. You could add a point for your toppings, but they're all 0 points on their own. That's up to you. I'm choosing not to, but again, like I say, you need to do you in your journey. So this is how I'm doing me. On purple, it would be 1 point just for the protein because the oats are 0. On green, I believe, I'm not really sure how much non-fat Greek yogurt is, but you'd have to count the 1/3 cup plus that nice heaping tablespoon on top. So this will get me powered through to lunch. I don't even need a snack with this because it's so super duper filling. And did I mention it's super duper delicious? Well, it is. If you haven't done a oatmeal power bowl, you could use hot oats. I choose to use overnight oats. You definitely could use oats right from your stove. Whatever, you know, it's your pickle. You can make them how you like. This is how I like them. So let's get back on track, people, with the Get Back on Track Breakfast Power Oatmeal Bowl a la Dish with D. I thought it'd be fun again to show you. I think I showed you the last 3 months, but my Simply Loose tea came. And you know what's my tea subscription? And if you know D, she drinks tea. But these are the 4 flavors that I got this month. Oh, how to make oolong, cold oolong tea. Oh, simple ice. Oh, nice. Must be oolong tea in there. And if you know me well enough, I'm all about the iced tea. Okay, we have morning oolong. I've never had oolong, honestly. I think I might have had it once. It gives you all the information about what types of tea, the strength, where it's from. So it's kind of nice. So we have that. Ooh, Simply Orange Black. There used to be a restaurant. It was, I think, a Spanish-Mexican restaurant we used to go to in Delaware. They had the best iced tea, and they served it with a slice of orange, and I was always obsessed with it. I would have 8 glasses when I was there. So this, I'm hoping, I'll show you the back. And this is like $10 a month if you're interested in these tea subscriptions. I'm not an ambassador or anything. I ripped this open, I haven't opened it yet, but boy, I smell the orange already. Oh God, that smells so good. I'm not a huge orange lover, but I love it in tea. Because I think tea and orange go really well together. Let's smell the oolong too. Because why not? But yeah, I'm definitely going to ice this because I am loving iced tea. Well, we'll get that in a minute. Well, let's just drop down. Drop it like it's hot. You know, I always say I am who I am, and you guys appreciate that. I love it. I love that you appreciate all my flaws. Not that she can't get the tea open. Do I have to use my mouth? Ooh. Well, this has some really nice flavors. Wow. And it would make a great iced tea. It does smell like it would be a really good iced tea. So I'm looking forward to trying this. And what's nice about it is it gives you a sample. So you're not spending a lot of money on a big bag of loose tea or so much that you're not going to like it. These are just enough to try a few times. Blueberry Black. I don't like blueberry. This might be gifted, or Steve might like it. He loves blueberry, but blueberry, you're going to laugh. You're going to laugh. I'm going to say it anyway. It gives me indigestion. Anytime I've had anything blueberry, it repeats. Weird. These things are really hermetically sealed. It's actually not that overly blueberry, but it's got, I don't think you can see in there the little blue things. Very cool. Like I said, this winds up being like $10 a month, which is not bad. There's different, there's like, you can get the herbal, the green, the black, or I think a mixture. I'm a black girl. And I like, yeah, I mean, I was going to do the green. I may switch over to the green eventually. I do not like herbal too much. This is decaf Assam Tufagup. What that means. TGFOP. I don't know what that means, but here's the stuff. See, it tells you how to brew it, how long to steep it, and the caffeine level, which is great because sometimes we just don't know. At least I don't know. Maybe you know, but I don't know. But yes. So I keep these in a little shoebox I get at the Dollar Tree. All my loose teas. This one really doesn't have any smell. This would be a simple little black tea and decaf. I'm not a huge fan of decaf, quite honestly. So that is the little tea subscription for this month. I used to do, my first one I did a standalone video, but I just always include it in just certain things. But yes, totally delicious. Do really love this company. It is called Simply Loose Tea. Like I said, if you find one that you like, you can go onto their website, you could order it. So it's kind of a fun way to do it. And honestly, I've never had loose tea before this. I mean, I did that other tea subscription box. I can't think what it's called. It was okay. It wasn't too expensive either. I think it wound up being $15 a month, I think. And you got 4 different teas, and you were able to make 4 cups of each. So it was like 16 cups of tea. That was okay. I don't know. I just wanted to try this one out. And I Googled, did a lot of research, and this was probably the best bang for your buck. And a lot of people highly recommended it. So that's why I tried it. So let's move on to what's next. It is another Artorias Lavash pizza today. This is the large. That is 3 smart points, the whole grain. I top it with 2 tablespoons of pizza sauce, some mushrooms, some peppers, some onions, 4 slices of turkey pepperoni that I chop, about 2 sun-dried tomatoes that I chop, about a tablespoon of cheese, not even enough to count, which I'm not, and that is it. So for me, it's I'll give it an extra point. 4 smart point pizza flatbread. It is so amazing. If you go on Artorias, I think Delish 15 gets you 15% off your order. Their flatbreads are the bomb diggity. Now, when you compare them to Joseph's, these are better tasting. Honestly, if you want a better tasting lavash and pita, I think go with Artoria. You may pay a point or 2 more, but you know what? Sometimes taste is worth it. But this pizza, oh yeah. It's been a favorite of mine. I must have had one every day last week. Sometimes I have it on pita bread. Sometimes I have it on lavash, whatever I have around. I need to use up the last of the large. So yes, ma'am, I am going to enjoy this 4 smart point pizza. I thought I'd show you a little footage of Bailey. See, there's his hindquarters. See how his leg is up? That's what we're working on. Trying to get him to keep it down. He keeps it up. He is toe touching a lot more than he has been, but we need to get him to use the leg. You can see the cut job on him. They cut out the hindquarters, but you can see how much is grown back. That was all bald. But like I say, he just hops on 3 feet. Let's see if we can chase him around. Come on, come on, this way. Come on, mommy has bones. Come here, Billy, come here. Mommy has bones. Does anything for food? I don't have them, sorry. But see, it's all throughout the 3 legs. So we're trying to get him. That's been my goal for the past, it's been my life since February. Try to get him to use that leg. That was a little bit about Bailey. Now it's a little bit about us. So yes, today we are starting the Get Back on Track. And I just want to put out there that it was a holiday, and yeah, so that I don't think it dawned on me last week that it was a holiday. I was like thinking, I'm struggling and I don't know why. Yeah, I think it was the holiday, honestly. I feel a lot better today when I got up. I didn't feel the need to go for the Hershey miniature bag. Yeah. It's still there, but I don't feel that strong desire because I know the holiday's over. So maybe, you know what? So I have so many weeks out of the year that I'm not on plan. Probably, we'll say Easter, Christmas, Thanksgiving, my birthday are probably the main ones. So that's 4 weeks. So 4 weeks out of the year. There's 52 weeks in a year. So 48 I do well and 4 I don't. I think that's winning. Honestly, I do. So I'm not going to sit there and apologize anymore. And I'm not going to sit here and, you know what? It was a holiday and I enjoyed the holiday. And yeah, some people say, well, it's not about the candy. Well, for me it was. And I'm saying it out loud. It was about the candy. And I enjoyed it. Every last bit of it. Yes, I did. I think I had like Last night I had 10 Hershey miniatures. Am I proud of that fact? I'm not embarrassed. I think it's a holiday, and I'm not gonna let myself be embarrassed. I'm not gonna go into those mind games. I'm not doing it. Nope. I'm too old for that. So I'm just putting it out there that if you want to jump on the get back on track train, because we had a little bit of fun on the holidays. Isn't that what it's all about? You know what? I didn't gain 115 pounds this week. I think I got on the scale Sunday instead of Monday because I figured I might as well. So I was up a little over 2 pounds. I think like 2.5 pounds. I rounded it up down to 2, but it was like 2.5. I'm good. I put it in my tracker, in my app, and I am moving on. Moving on. Yeah, I'm moving on. I am moving on to bigger and brighter things. Back on track. Let's find some fun new foods to make. Let's find some fun new topics to chat about. Let's just live our lives, shall we? I'm with you. That's my 2 cents for today. You got it, people. We got this. Good. Look at this poor banana. Nobody loves him. But Dee's gonna make some cream of wheat bread for breakfast this week. He's perfect. So let's have at it, shall we? All right, we got our mashed banana all mashed up. Again, you don't like banana, you don't have a banana, you don't want to use a banana. Use one of those little unsweetened applesauce cups. Use pumpkin, I would say about 1/3 cup. You'll be good. Like I said, you do not have to use a banana if you don't want or like it. And all the written measurements are on the recipe blog, dishwithdee.blogspot.com. We mix our egg in with our banana. This is optional as well. I just like a little non-fat Greek yogurt. Just about a tablespoon. Not anything. But remember, it's just a small little loaf. Like that. So we have our yogurt, our egg, and our mashed banana. Going to put in cinnamon if you want. If you don't like it, then don't add it. A little much as you want. A little dash of salt. A teaspoon of baking powder. And some extract. This is maple. I'll see how much I have left in here. Looks like about 3/4 of a teaspoon was left. Just gonna mix that in. I love maple extract. Again, if you don't like it, use vanilla. Use almond. Use whatever you have around. All right, it's all mixed. Now you don't have to add sweetener. It's totally up to you. The banana will act as a little bit of a sweetener, but I like to put a little Lakanto monk fruit sugar replacement. Let me grab it over here. Just about a tablespoon. Again, totally optional. You don't have to use it. If you think it's sweet enough, then you don't need to use it. And I'm actually going to throw a little extra maple flavor. A tablespoon of this Lakanto cinnamon maple. It's brand new. I'm just going to throw a tablespoon in. Again, I don't have to do it. It's not adding any points, but I like it. And we're going to add the star of our thing, our 4 tablespoons of cream of wheat. That's where our points come from. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the one I use in a box. It is, no, this is the instant. This is a 2.5 minute whole grain hot cereal. Let me show you it again. Yeah. You can see I'm on the fly with this. This is a great, great breakfast loaf. You just mix it up. Now we have breakfast made for ourselves this week. One day, when you don't know what you want to have for breakfast, you have yourself a cream of wheat loaf. Slice it, toast it, and top it. Oh, it smells amazing. Okay, let's grab our little mini loaf pan. I get these at the Christmas tree shop for like 99 cents. I think this ceramic honestly works better. I have a metal one. It just doesn't ever bake right. It always sticks. But for some reason, this bakes perfectly and it doesn't stick. Pour it in. All right, you can top it with some Lily's chips if you want. Totally up to you. I'm not going to top this one right now. I think I'm just good the way it is. But you absolutely could put your Lily's chips. This is going in my 400-degree oven to cook for about 25 minutes to 30 minutes, depending on your oven. Put a toothpick in and see if it comes out clean. And when we're done baking, we'll have a cute little breakfast loaf for 4 smart points on blue and purple. And if you use an egg white, it would be 4 on green. If you're just going to make it this way, then it'll be 2 more points. It would be 6 on green, which to me, totally worth it.
3, ready? Here's a knee lift, guys. Knees up, knees up, knees up. Nice. Here we go, band. Woo! Anytime you're ready. The band goes toward your knee. Yeah. Nice, nice. And a little more severe. Now take it over. Get those arms more at. Nice. Nice. Very nice. 8 more. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You did it. Woo. I do it for you. Woo. Okay. 5, 6. Very nice, guys. Hold it here. Just open up for the back. Open it, close it. Open it, open it, open it. 4, 3, 2, last time. Oh, nice job. Bring it around the back. Side step, step out to the side. And hold. Close. Nice pace. Tight tummy, everybody, tight tummy. It's slow and controlled. Nice. Out. And 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Nice. 1 and 2. Oh, good job, Ange. And 1 and 2. Whee! Brianna, Chrissy. Hey, you two funny friends. 1, 2. 2. Good. Okay, guys. Stay right there.
What arrived today? My daily goodie box. We will do a special unboxing for this bad boy. I love this little box. All right, our bread is done. It is a 4 Smart Point cream of wheat loaf. Look how good it looks. Yum. This will be breakfast one day this week. Maybe I'll put the Lily's chocolate chips on top when I eat it. Just wasn't feeling it today. So there you have it. Look how beautiful. Oh, cannot wait to eat this beautiful loaf with some peanut butter. All right, we're going to make some interesting chicken cordon bleu. In this pan, I just have some chicken that I cut up, sauteing till it's cooked, just till it's brown on the outside. Try not to cook through. So we're going to put up some chopped up Easter ham that I just chopped up. Now, there's really no measurements because I'm just, again, doing this on the fly. And you guys, if you're interested in it, I would say put it in your recipe builder, put in what you want, and figure out the points. It's not going to be high in points, obviously. So we have our ham and our chicken. Toss. I'm going to have a cup of unsweetened cashew milk. And we're going to grab a little bit of light butter and some chicken broth. That will be right back. All right. I have my chicken. I just used one of those Better Than Bouillon cubes with about 3/4 cup of water. Dunk that in. That'll dissolve once it gets all mixed. I'm going to put some light butter, just about a teaspoon, one of these teaspoons. I'm not getting very accurate. Just a little bit to give it a little bit of flavor. And some Dijon mustard. A nice heaping tablespoon because I like Dijon mustard. I'll get that stirred in. That's a good way to use up your ham. Add some chicken. Well, I've hardly used any points at all, quite honestly. The teaspoon of butter, light butter, a cup of almond milk. I mean, the ham you could say is points, but I'm not worried about that. We're just gonna make a little slurry of little cornstarch and water and put it here. This will thicken up. It probably might even thicken if I let it go, but we want to eat here. So I'm gonna rush the process along. Let's add a little bit of garlic because, dear me, everything tastes better with garlic. And I'm going to use some Flavor God everything because it's for everything, isn't it? A little bit of that. And we're going to throw our cornstarch and water mix in here. So that bouillon on it. All right. As soon as that boils, it will tighten up and our sauce will thicken. And we're going to top it with some breadcrumbs and some Swiss cheese. All right. See how it tightened up, if you could see it? Put it a little bit closer. See, it's a little bit thicker. Now, I don't want it too thick because we're going to put it over some rice. So I definitely want to have it some juice. So what I'm going to do now, layer a few slices of Swiss cheese. Again, this is just, over here I have my Instant Pot cooking up some rice because I thought we'd have it with some rice. That's good. I actually think it's a little bit too thick. That's possible sometimes. Sometimes it tightens up a little bit too much because I want a little bit juicy, quite honestly. All right, I'm gonna let that go. There we go. I'm gonna layer some regular old Swiss cheese. Again, it's a couple slices. Nothing too high in point, 3 slices of Swiss cheese for this whole thing. I'm gonna put the lid on. I'm gonna let it melt, and then we're gonna top it with a little bit of breadcrumbs to give it that crunchy top. Again, this is just a basic, what I always like to say, on the fly, deconstructed chicken cordon bleu. It's what you do when you don't have time, but you have the right ingredients. You really don't feel like following a traditional recipe. You take your basic ingredients and you make them work for you. A little bit closer. So look how that cheese melted and it's all bubbly. I'll lower it a little bit. I'm just going to throw, I don't know if I have any kind of cup these in. My tablespoon. A few tablespoons of breadcrumbs. Just in case you're looking for that crunchy exterior. Now you could put this in the oven and let it get all crusty if you wanted, and Yeah, so we had 3 tablespoons and a half. So I will plate it up and I will show you my portion and what my points I'm going to give it. I think it looks really, really good. Look at that. It's all bubbly, cheesy, ham, chicken, a nice little white sauce that's very low in points. I think, by Jove, you might have made a quick little dinner. I decided to put it under the broiler because why not? So yeah, look at that beautiful char that the breadcrumbs got. So let's dish ourselves up some, shall we? Because I'm getting ready to eat. All right, this is the chicken cordon bleu that I made on my on the fly. I have 1/2 cup of white rice for 3 points. The chicken cordon bleu, point it how you see fit. I am going to point it as 3 points. I really think that's quite fair for the amount of stuff that I used on here. So it's 1/6 of the recipe of the pan is in here. Like I said, I'll give it 3 points. And my salad, I'm just going to give it, it's one of those pre-made salads. I'm going to give it 2 points. So 3 plus 2 is 5, and plus 3 is 8 Smart Point dinner on the blue plan. On the purple plan, it'd be the same because we have white rice. On the green, you'd have to add the chicken. Now, I could count the ham. Honestly, it's very lean ham. I mean, it's up to you how you want to point your dinner. That's what I always say. Leave it up to every individual how you want to point it and what you deem fair. But this is the Deconstructed chicken cordon bleu that I just kind of threw together on the fly. Here is my dessert tonight. It's a piece of the ricotta cheesecake that I made for Easter. The cheesecake itself is 2 points for the slice on blue and purple, 3 points on green. I have 1 point's worth of fat-free Ready Whip on top, some Millie's chocolate chips for 0, and a little bit of chocolate sprinkles for 0. So for me on the blue plan, this is a 3 Smart Point cheesecake, same on purple, and it'd be 3 plus 1 is 4 on green. Can't wait to dig into this delicious cheesecake. If you haven't seen it, it's up on my channel. Well, I'm going to end the day on the deck with the dog, so I hope you enjoyed spending a little time with me and doing some things with me today. You guys seemed to like the last one I did and wanted me to do it again, so here it is. Let me know what you think of this one. Give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section what you'd like to see, and I'll see what I can do about filming. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would love you to be part of the Dish with D community of hope. Yeah, it's a long day. Have a great rest of your day. I will dish another day with you folks.